So today I have a Q&A for you, as you can tell by the title. I just have a few questions noted down on my phone, just a few things that I've been asked about recently, you know, from my hair to my diet and workout routine and stuff like that. So I'm just going to jump straight into it, and the first question is, please talk more about your hair routine. Okay, so basically my hair routine consists of 3 things, and it is a pre-poo treatment or a pre-shampoo treatment. So basically I do a hot oil treatment. I actually have a video on my hot oil treatment, I'll link it in the description box. And I just do a hot oil treatment before I shampoo my hair, just to add, you know, a protective layer, because shampoo can be quite harsh on hair. And then after I shampoo the hot oil treatment out of my hair, I deep condition. I also have a video on my deep conditioning routine mixture thing, it'll be in the description box. And I then use a leave-in conditioner after my deep condition. I don't use any shampoo to wash out my deep conditioner, I just rinse it out with water. And then yeah, that's basically it. It's quite simple. I just decided to kind of go back to basics with my whole routine, and it's been working really well for my hair so far. I stick to, you know, the same products, and I'm just consistent with my routine, and I find that my hair actually just likes that simple life. I'm not really into trying like a bunch of fancy different conditioners and treatments and all this. No, it's too much effort. Like, nobody has time for that. Next, what workouts do you do for your legs and bum? This is a funny one. Anytime I post either like a full body picture or a picture of, like, you know, my derriere as they call it, I always get questions like on the picture, or like people WhatsApp me and ask like, oh, what workouts do you do and stuff like that. Okay, basically like squats saved my life. Like, I'm not even gonna pretend. I've been doing squats consistently for like 2 years now at least, and obviously it doesn't transform your whole body, but it does give your glutes that, you know, firm rounded shape. It's not going to turn you into Kim Kardashian, like, don't, you know, go crazy with the hopes and dreams, but squats, lunges. Recently I just got a gym membership. I've been working out at home for the past, yeah, like 2 years. I didn't have a gym membership, and I was able to, you know, build my legs and my glutes solely from just doing workouts with resistance bands and my own body weight. So yeah, like, gym membership is very helpful, but it's not an excuse to not do anything just because you don't have a gym membership. So now that I do have a gym membership, I do a 3-day system. So there's legs, push and pull. So on leg day I do leg workouts, so leg press, squats, lunges, Romanian deadlifts, what's it called, the glute bridge thing, where you lay on your back and then you have your feet up, not your feet up, your knees are like pointing towards the ceiling and your feet are on the ground. I don't know how to explain it. And then you just thrust up and squeeze your glutes. I would usually do it with like a 20 kg plate on my pelvis area, just to increase the intensity of the workout. Those would probably be the main workouts that I do. Donkey kicks, yeah, those would be the main workouts that I do for my legs. And then each week, depending on how I feel and what muscles I want to target for that week, I might add an extra, or, you know, take something out, do more sets of one in comparison to others. And yeah, that's basically it for my bum and my legs. And obviously I eat well. That brings me on to another question that I got about my diet. So can you advise me on healthy snacks? So I'm just going to talk about my diet in general, because I do get questions about that as well. Like, I count my calories, and I basically intuitive eat, I think it's called. So like, I can eat whatever I want really, as long as it fits into my macros for the day. So I eat 2,139 calories a day. Well, I try, that's my goal. So sometimes I go a little bit over, sometimes I go, you know, I'm a bit under that, but as long as it's balanced for the whole week, then it's generally okay. So I have a goal of 70 grams of fat a day, I think 160 protein and about 210 carbs. And yeah, that's basically it. So whatever I eat, like if I want a bar of chocolate that day, I'll eat the bar of chocolate, enter it into my FitnessPal. That's an app you can get on your phone, and they have a like a website as well. So yeah, I enter in the calories and the macros and all that stuff, and I just add everything up. And if it means that I can't have dinner when I come home, then so be it. But you know, I'll just eat better the next day. In regards to healthy snacks, I tend to like I love fruit, but I would kind of go more for berries, you know, like blueberries, strawberries. Obviously, you know, when they're cheaper and in season, I'll get a load of them, or I'll just get like frozen fruit from Tesco. It's just way cheaper sometimes. And I love yogurt. Low fat natural yogurt is the shiz. Like, oh my goodness, I can't explain. I go through like 5 things of yogurt a week probably, and I mix it with my protein powder, and it's like ice cream. It's like a dessert. Like, it just doesn't get any better. So basically I'll mix that with my protein powder, and then sometimes I might put like some bran flakes or fruit and fibre on it just for a bit of added crunch, or just have it with, you know, half an apple or something. And yeah, like snacks like that for me are just lifesavers. And I also like cereal bars, but I was actually saying to my friend who asked me this question, be careful what cereal bars you get, because not all of them are healthy as they would like you to think. For example, granola bars, you know, like the Nature Valley ones in the green box. Like, I stay away from those because they're so high in calories. It's like 200 calories in just those 2 little tiny biscuit things, and they don't even fill you up. I would need like 3 of those to feel satisfied, really. And that's what, 600 calories gone. That's almost half of my daily goal in those tiny little things. So I tend to, you know, pick wisely what cereal bars I buy. Lately I've been loving the Special K. I don't even know like what it's called. I just know it's Special K, and it's 5 little bars in them, and it's only I think 90 calories and 93 calories per bar, 18 grams of carbs per bar. So for me that seems reasonable enough for a snack. And I also like Go Ahead bars as well. They're a little bit high in carbs, but like I said, I'll just compensate with the rest of my meals for that day if I know I'm gonna have a bar like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my diet. I just make sure to keep on top of my macros. I'm not the most healthy eater, but I mean, if everything is in balance, you know what they say, like everything in moderation, and drink lots and lots of water. I love water with cucumber and lemon in it. Green tea, I love green tea. When I first started drinking green tea, it was very difficult to get used to because it's not the nicest taste, but you do get used to it, and I love it with honey. Sometimes I add a tiny bit of milk as well, depending on my mood. And yeah, green tea really helps to, you know, minimize bloating and, you know, get rid of all that like water weight and podginess if you drink it regularly. And also another thing that I want to mention, now I know for some reason girls, well, most girls in general, stereotypically speaking, have this issue with like doing number 2s, taking a dump, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, like you have to go to the bathroom, guys. Like, it's just not negotiable. If you want a flat stomach and you want to be healthy and have, you know, a healthy digestive system, you can't eat food and then it doesn't come out the other end. Like, that doesn't make sense. Where is it going? Like, just think about that logically. Like, where is the food going? Yeah. So just make sure to keep up with your fiber, which I recently started doing. Because, okay, I'm not going to tell you why I started doing it, but I learned a few personal lessons. So now I'm very good with my fiber. I eat lots of vegetables, and have linseed in my cereal, and you know, I just throw it in my pancake mix. I'll put it in my green juice, and it's really good for the fibre. And what else do I love? I love prune juice also. Some people think that's weird, but like, I love prune juice. To me, it just tastes like grape juice. I mean, I don't really see the difference. But yeah, make sure you go like at least once a day, once every 2 days. Anything more than that, I know everyone has their own different pattern, but in my opinion, once every 1 to 2 days is optimum to have a healthy GI system. How do you deal with your PCOS? So for those of you who may not know, I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. The two main problems I have with my PCOS would be like facial hair and acne, and I have been on this cream called Durac Once Daily. Well, I've been using this cream called Durac Once Daily, and it has what's it called again? Benzoyl peroxide. That's it. It has benzoyl peroxide in it, which it can be very drying to the skin, but I just make sure to moisturize my skin really well with either coconut oil or grapeseed oil. That's what I use for my face, so it kind of balances out that way, and it's really good. Like, my skin has been in pretty good condition recently. People always tell me, oh my goodness, you have perfect skin. I'm like, if you know what I had to go through to get my skin like this. And regards to the facial hair, I use a cream called Vanica, and it's supposed to reduce the like follicle production of hair and stuff like that. Like, it's been working okay for me so far, but it doesn't completely eradicate the problem. So I just tweeze. I'm not ashamed to say it. Yes, I tweeze my facial hair. I do it every night before I go to bed, and that's how I deal with my PCOS. And I'm also on the pill as well, actually. I was put on the pill about 3 years ago, just to balance out my hormones. And I'm on a Yasmin, which, yeah, I think it's a pretty common pill. Most people, you know, have heard about it, or they know someone who's using the same ones. If you have any other questions or anything specific you want to ask about that, again, just tweet me, message me on Facebook, or just leave a comment below, or you can send me an email as well, whichever you like. All my links are down below. Like, all my social media stuff is either my name, Stephanie Ojo, which is my Facebook, or JustSteph, which is my Instagram and my Twitter. The links are in the description box, so just go ahead and click on those. Next question is, I want to go natural, do you have any tips? If I had a cent for every time I heard this question, or I was asked this question, so basically, what would be my top tips for going natural? Number one, I would say, is just know why you're doing it. Don't just do it to be part of like the new, I don't know, movement or whatever you want to call it. Like, basically, just have the reason why you're doing it, and be confident in yourself that, okay, this is why I want to go natural, and this is what I want to achieve from going natural. And you know that it's not going to be an easy journey, but I mean, the goal is like, it's going to be worth it, like, when you actually achieve that goal. Don't compare yourself to other people. That's one thing that I used to do a lot. I had like hair inspirations, like, for example, Layla from Fusion of Cultures. I absolutely love her. Like, she's actually the reason why, like, on that very day after finding her channel and watching all her videos, I was like, right, I'm going natural. Like, I'm not relaxing my hair anymore. And I took like so many tips from her, like the different shea butter mixtures that she used to use for her hair, and the different oils, and you know, little things like that. Obviously, I wasn't copying every single thing that she did, because like, no two people have the exact same hair, so something that may work for her might not work for me, and that's something that I understood, and it helped me through the depression that I almost went through dealing with, you know, the transition of going from relaxed to natural hair. And that's another thing, like, you can either transition it, or you can, you know, just big chop and start from scratch. But if you're gonna transition, just know, like, in my opinion, there's no point in starting and then being like, oh, I can't take this anymore, I'm gonna relax my hair. No. like, no, like you've started it, just stick it out and, you know, get on with it and work out a routine and stick to it. And be simple as well. Just don't try to do everything with your hair. Don't try to do every single treatment, and don't try, like, I mean, you can if you want, but in my opinion it's just better to stick to the basics and your hair will grow. Like, just leave it alone. And last but not least, my hair. So as in this hair that I have in at the moment, I've been getting a few questions about it and just compliments in general. So I used about 2.5 packs of Afro Kinky hair, I think it's called. I have it here. Afro Natural Hair, this one is called, and it's by Sensational. Soft and silky Afro Natural Synthetic Afro, I can't say that word, synthetic Afro twist braid in color 2. Yeah, so I used about 2.5 to 3 packs of this all over my head, and I actually did them pretty big because I wanted it to look as natural as possible and just, you know, messy and, you know, yeah. So that's my hair. And yeah, there was actually one, like, out of all the videos on YouTube that I watched trying to master the technique of the invisible method, there's only one girl who actually explained it properly, and I need to give her a shout out. Her name is Brittany Blaber, I think. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. But yeah, her video was just so detailed and she explained it so well, and her braids were amazing, like so neat and tidy. I'll link it in the description box, because I know it definitely helped me, so I know it, you know, it should help anyone out there who's trying to do braids themselves, not braids, who's trying to do twists by themselves. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. Thank you for watching today. If you have any more questions or concerns about anything that I've spoken about today, just make sure to leave a comment and your question shall be answered. If you're not subscribed, make sure to click the subscribe button. And I am still on my internship. If you don't know, I'm a student nurse and I'm in final year, and things are just so hectic and busy for me, and I'm really kind of struggling to keep up with my YouTube uploads and, you know, put out the videos that I want to put out and stuff like that. So please just be patient with me. I may not be able to upload as often as I used to before, but I'm definitely going to try my hardest. And yeah, just keep in touch, guys. Like I said before, my social media links are in the description box, and I'm always happy to hear from you guys and, you know, just get chatting away and, you know, making new friends and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there before I start rambling as usual, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.